Hello, welcome to Biograde TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Major ethnic groups in Senegal and their peculiarities. Senegal is known to have about 20 different ethnic groups. Some of these groups have occupied the region since prehistoric times, while others migrated to the area some hundreds of years ago. Naturally, many of these groups have evolved and have features close to other neighboring groups, but they still retain aspects of their own unique cultures. Some of the major ones are the Wolof. The Wolof ethnic group is the largest in Senegal. Over 43% of the country's population is Wolof. They built a medieval empire centuries back that was prominent in West Africa. By the 1300s, the Wolof Empire was comprised of large self-governing states, which later became 4 major Wolof kingdoms by the 1500s. The Wolof people speak Wolof as their language, and they are also called Jollof. The mouth-watering delicacy prominent in West Africa, jollof rice, actually is named after the Wolof or Jollof tribe. The origin of the dish is from the Senegambia region, which were part of the Wolof kingdom. So while Ghanaians and Nigerians may battle for supremacy as to which country's jollof tastes better, the Wolof of Senegal can make undisputed claims to its origin. Traditionally, the Wolof are in 3 classes: the freeborn, the slaves, and the artisans. The freeborn class comprises high-ranking noblemen to common peasant farmers. The slave class is made up of those whose parents were slaves and they too automatically became slaves. The artisans make up the last class, and they are also considered as low class. For instance, leather workers are regarded as only slightly above slaves because they work on animal skins, which is considered dirty. Intermarriage among the 3 classes used to be very rare in the past, but in recent years, the distinction among the classes is fading out. Wolof women are known to be very beautiful and stylish with their sophisticated hairdos and fashion. Generally in Wolof societies, people are expected to dress according to their roles and the occasion. Wolof people are predominantly Muslims and have been for centuries. The Fula. The Fula or Fulani tribe is among the most widely distributed in Africa. They are found in several African countries like Nigeria, Gambia, and Niger. They are the 2nd largest ethnic group in Senegal, constituting roughly 24% of Senegal's population. The Fula are primarily pastoralists, owning and herding large numbers of cattle. Folk tales are very popular among the Fula people. Among the nomadic Fulani, there are lots of stories related to cattle and migrations. Indeed, all Fula tell animal tales, recounting the adventures of squirrels, rabbits, snakes, and hyenas, some of which are very clever. The Fula people have a particular sport which may seem weird to strangers. It is called Sharo. This sport tests the bravery of young men as they lash at each other with whips to see who would bear the pains with the most dignity. This is common among young men as they enter manhood. In their spare time, Fulani women engage in craft making like weaving, pottery, and basket making. Fulani men try to shun such craft making as they believe it may bring shame on them. The Fula people, like all Fulani, follow a strict moral code known as Pulaki, which means pathways. Values of patience, hard work, and modesty are among the teachings of their group. The Sara. About 1.84 million people identify as Sara people in Senegal, which is roughly 15% of the population. The language spoken by these people is also known as Sara. Interestingly, Sara is so widely spoken in Senegal that it is used in the national curriculum. Many believe that Sara and not Wolof would have been the dominant language in the country were it not for the fact that the Sara people historically were very unwilling to open up themselves to others. Culturally, the Sara people hold the soil in which their ancestors were laid to rest in very high esteem and guard it jealously. The Saras practice farming and, to an extent, animal husbandry, but usually they give their heads to Fulas to tend. This is especially done by their nobles. Trade is only a recent development among the group. They see it as a debasing and common occupation, so in colonial times, they usually hired people from other tribes to trade on their behalf. The Sara also engage in fishing and boat building. Generally, they have a legal framework which governs every aspect of their life. Even though the Saras earlier restricted Islamic expansion, Islam is the predominant religion among them, with about 85% of them being Muslims. Most of the remaining 15% are Christians, while a tiny percentage still hold on to traditional religious beliefs like Fat Rug, which means the way of the divine. Rug is the supreme deity of their traditional religion. The Jola. The Jola ethnic group is the fourth largest in Senegal, with an estimated 4% of the total Senegalese population. They reside mostly in Ziguinchor in the Casamance region. The Jola are believed to have migrated during the 14th to 15th century from the southern area of Egypt. The word Jola is actually a Mandinka word, which means payback, since Jolas are well known for doing back what's been done to them, whether good or bad deed. The name of the Jola tribe in their own language is Ajamat. The Jola make their living mostly by fishing and rice cultivation. They are also known to be good herbal medical practitioners. While many of them are either Christians or Muslims, they still mix their traditional religious practices with these religions. Some of the other ethnic groups in Senegal include the Mandinka, which is the fifth largest with 3% of the population, the Soninke 1%, and a couple of other ethnic groups which make up the remaining 10%. Which have we missed out of these ethnic groups? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel.